We over 400 views, so I'm gonna start sending you my invoice because my time is valuable.
I got we big out here. Over 400 views. Damn, we gotta talk about that shit, right? Eventually. But anyways, starting off, I want to welcome all of our wonderful audience to the second episode of Random Notes Podcast, random music commentary with random parental horrors, with a lot of random banter. I'm your host, ToneZ. Joining me, just like they did last week, are my two co-hosts, Kev and Queen Rean Bean. What's going on, everybody?
What's up? What's up?
What up, though?
And I would like the audience members to just notice that Kev sounds a lot better today. I don't know what he did with his mic, but whatever he's doing, you gotta keep doing.
Yeah, I was on vacation in Mars, and they don't got the reception out there. But I'm back on Earth with y'all.
That makes sense. That makes sense. I like that. Yo, how was Mars though?
It was alright. You know what I'm saying?
Like you went on the rover and all that. Like you seen the rover. You drank water from Mars. Like what's popping?
Nah, I just flew by. I just flew by. I said, "What's up?"
All right, in under a week.
Yeah.
All right, I like that.
Why you questioning me though?
Color people time different in space.
Yeah, that's a fact. I mean, I'm questioning you because
it's fast.
I'm questioning you because I really want to take a vacation on Mars, so I'm trying to see who your travel agent is.
I'm gonna tell you after the show behind the scenes. I can't put everybody on. You know what I'm saying?
All right, I got you. So besides Mars, besides your vacation in Mars, how was your week? Like, what's going on? Tell me what's popping.
Max B still locked, so I'm kind of sad about that.
Yeah, that's trash.
I was back to work this week.
Yo,
I was 18 days off.
18 days off. I thought you got fired, but all right, go ahead. they was gonna call your 17th day. Like, nah, I don't think we need you no more.
Yeah, that would have been fucked up. That would have been tight.
Like, yo, just stay home.
They could do that too.
They could have done that, right? Oh, that'd been trash.
I spent the first 2.5, 3 days getting reacclimated to lifting heavy shit and fucking doing work. Like, a nigga was tired this whole week. Still tired.
And you do a job where it's intensive on your body, right? You don't have an office job, right?
Hell no, I'm out in the field in the cold lifting heavy shit, nigga.
Damn, that shit is crazy. So that's basically 2 weeks. That's 2 weeks off of working out, basically, right? 2 weeks out of the gym and you go back 2 weeks after that. It's you're trash. You're starting back from scratch.
That's a fact, because Monday I was super trash. I was dumb tired. I was yawning all crazy.
Body sore as hell after. Yeah, I feel you.
It was all good though. I'm still here.
All right, that's popping. I'm glad to have you back because other things happen with the other show that we ain't gonna talk about, but we'll see how that one's going.
We here, baby. Glad to be back.
Yeah, we here. That's the most important thing. Rean, what's popping with you? How's your week go?
My week was not that eventful. My weekend was a little bit busy. My kids are into a lot of stuff, so my son does gymnastics and soccer. So that's always fun. We had a little incident with some what my son referred to as burning grease. So as you guys know, my finger's broken. So I haven't really been able to cook, but I was I'm tired of giving away my money to other people. So I attempted to cook, kept it simple. I was all right, we're going to start with hot dogs. It's basic lunch shit. So I'm trying to make the hot dog. The kids are in their room. Excuse me, I'm sorry. The kids are in their room playing. I'm making the hot dogs in the kitchen. How long do hot dogs take to cook? Because they're already cooked. So you're not really cooking, you're heating. So I got them on the stove. Was that for 5 minutes? So I'm every now and then, you pop your head. The hallway is straight. So if I pop my head out the kitchen, I can see right in their room. Right. And for the most part, every time I pop out, everything is looking kosher. They're playing nicely. I'm yes, the universe is in my favor. All right, so now I'm back at the stove. Boy comes running in the kitchen, holding his eye, screaming. I'm like, yo, what happened? He's like, girl burned my eye. I'm like, girl burned your eye? Girl don't have fire. So I don't understand. So now I'm not understanding how she burned her eye if she doesn't have the tools in which make things hot. So I'm like, well, how she burn your eye? I need more words than that. So he's like, she burned my eye. She put the burning grease on my eye. So now I'm like, what the heck? The burning grease. What is the burning grease?
Like canola oil? Like what's poppin'?
Wait. So as soon as the words escape my mouth, what is the burning grease? Girl comes running in the kitchen with both eyes covered in the burning grease and a bottle of Vicks Vapor Rub in her hand.
So that's the burning grease, the Vicks Vapor Rub. And they had it. So wait, hold on. Yo, number one, what were they trying to do?
Well, I guess my daughter loves lotion and moisturizing.
So she's never ashy at all.
That on them, I guess she thought that fell in the moisturizing category. So so she managed to get in it. Shout out to Vicks. My 2-year-old daughter can break into your bottle. So she decided her and her brother needed to be moisturized. I don't know, facial. And she got a glob, dug a hand in there and slapped the glob in his eye. Then dug a hand in there and rubbed it in both her eyes.
No, wait, hold on. So she attacked him first with the vapor rub. And then she saw him react like, it's burning. She's like, it's not burning. Let me just put them in both of my eyes. Like, she didn't see that he was like on the floor, like rolling around, eyes burning. Like, why did she decide to inflict herself with that type of pain?
Listen, all I know is I was just trying to feed my children. And all hell broke loose. I thought I was doing a good job checking on them. I don't know how she got the Vicks because it was on the top of the dresser and she's a munchkin. There's a lot of things I just don't know. All I know is that the Vicks is now the burning grease.
The burning grease.
I got a question.
Go ahead.
All right, so you better answer this right too. So when you cooking them hot dogs, you boil them or you fry them?
You gotta fry them. See, this is how you gotta do them. You gotta get you a skillet and some butter and just a little bit of water because you don't want to burn the pan. So you gotta put a little water and butter. See, butter is the key. Butter's gonna kill you, but you already eating the hot dog, so you are goner anyway. Gotta put a little butter in there with a little bit of water. Not a lot of bit of water because now you're boiling the bitch. Just a little bit of water.
What's wrong with boiling hot dogs? Am I the only nigga who boils hot dogs? Like, what are you talking about?
There's nothing wrong with boiling hot dogs. They just taste better fried.
You a nasty man. You probably eat.
I'm a nasty nigga for that shit.
You eat chicken hot dogs, nigga?
Chicken hot? No, number one, I've never eaten a chicken dog before in my life. That shit sounds crazy. I've never eaten a turkey dog. There's nothing but beef and pork. Pause. And you know what I'm talking about. Because that shit is crazy. I'm the type of nigga that if I overboil the hot dog and it busts open a little bit, that shit look nasty as hell. So I just throw the whole hot dog away. That's like, I know niggas out here that would eat a hot dog that's split down the middle or that got like bumps on them and stuff after you boil it too long. I'm like, nah.
You throw it on the grill and you got to get the grill lines. Oh, in the summer, I'm going to put y'all on.
I ain't going to grill in my apartment.
Like them bar S hot dogs. Should be $1 for like 70 hot dogs.
Yo, that's crazy. Oh, the S Barrow joints?
Nah, not the Sbarro. The S bar. Them shits or
bar S.
Bar S or S.
What you get that from Family Dollar?
I don't know. I don't buy them.
Yo, remember when remember the ballpark hot dogs that what's his face? Michael Jordan was pushing back in the day. It was like $15. Because it was like $15. That nigga wanted real bread.
I wasn't eating them because why was they growing like that? Everything about them looked wrong in the commercial.
They pump when you cook them. You heard? That's the slogan.
Plump when you cook them. That's crazy. But nah, getting right into it because all this hot dog talk, it's too late for me to eat right now, so I'm not finna cook. Yeah, pause. You already know how that go. But so apparently this week something big's happened. So we're gonna get into the breaking news, even though it's not breaking. But after how many years, I don't even remember. She was in jail, but this girl, Cyntoia Brown, was granted clemency after she killed her captor. Right. So tell me more about this story.
Well, Cyntoia Brown, she was incarcerated for 15 years.
Okay.
Basically, while incarcerated, she got her shit together. She went to school and all that. 4.0.
Oh, that's dope.
Really changed her life around from a young, misguided girl into a woman. And the governor of Tennessee, Bill Haslam, granted her clemency. She's gonna get out. She's gonna get out August of this year, but she's gonna be on parole for 10 years. At least she's getting out.
That's good that she's getting out. That's good that she's getting out. My question is, all right, why was she in jail in the first place?
It's a long story. Well, basically,
all right, yeah.
Basically, I think she was 14.
She was like, she being
16.
Trafficked? She was like a teen prostitute and killed one of the guys that had her.
Yeah, she was 16 years old, and she basically had a pimp or whatever that was like abusing her and like selling her to other men for sex. And I don't want to get this wrong. One night, she was picked up by a man. The man's name is
you don't have to say the name, but
yeah, he ain't here.
Yeah, we don't have to be there.
Yeah. But all right, so she was met by a guy who it's different. It's different stories.
It's different stories
about her. Yeah,
tell your story.
Basically, she was met by that man, and she agreed to have sex with him for $150, and then at some point during the night, she wound up shooting him in the back of the head.
Okay.
She left the house. She left the house with his car, his wallet, and I guess 2 of his rifles that he had.
Okay. All right. So
picked up a short time later.
All right. So she was. All right. I don't know if anyone knows, but what was she in jail for? What was her sentence? Was it for murder? Was it for like larceny? Like, why was she in jail? Because it seems to me that she didn't kill her captor, right? She just killed a random guy that she was supposed to have exchanged sex with for money, or
yes.
Was there any sign of foul play? Was there any sign of like abuse or from the specific guy, or
that's where the confliction is? Because
they can't tell.
Some stories she say that she felt threatened by him, so that's why it happened. But I believe the police, their take on it was he was actually sleeping, and they say she told somebody, I think it was her mom, that she killed the man, and she assassinated him. Was the word?
She assassinated him.
Yeah, they said that's what she told her mom. I executed him. That was the word. Sorry,
I executed him. All right, I got you.
She was a vigilante type, like, oh, you out here paying underage girls for sex, so I'ma shoot you in your sleep type shit.
I mean, it could be taken like that. It could definitely be taken like that. My thing is, there's a whole lot of misguided, like, there's a whole lot of misinformation floating around everywhere, on social media, on Twitter, on Facebook. I've seen a lot of posts You know, especially when Kim Kardashian went to go see Trump to try to get her out. I seen a lot of posts saying that she was in jail wrongfully. She was in jail because, you know, she killed her captor, she killed her pimp or something. But from what I'm hearing from you guys is that she was in jail because she killed somebody that had nothing to do with her being captive.
Yeah,
She killed.
She was just supposed to have sex with this man for $150.
And she killed him.
Yeah, her story was.
We don't know what happened while. Okay, so like this is like I get in this argument a lot because people like don't be feeling bad when prostitutes get raped because they kind of don't think you can rape a prostitute.
Oh, you definitely
But
can.
we don't know what he did. So like maybe, you know, whatever you agree on for that $150, maybe he did extra things that weren't agreed on, and then add in the fact that she's the age she's in, and then add in the fact that, come on, we know what pimps do. Maybe that was the straw that broke the camel's back. She probably noticed the gun, and when he went to sleep, she was like, yo, fuck this shit. We don't know. We wasn't there.
Nah, she had her own gun.
So she had her own gun,
so
too.
She left with 3 guns. She left with her gun and 2 of his rifles.
Oh, she killed him with her own gun and then stole his guns.
Took his rifles.
She was found guilty of 1st-degree murder, felony murder, aggravated robbery, and her sentence was 51 years to life in prison.
So why is she out now?
Robbery was because instead of killing him and leaving, she took his wallet and his guns.
Yes.
Yeah, that's robbery. All right, so why is she out? I don't understand why she's out. Not to be that guy, but it sounds to me like she did a lot of wrong, right? I'm gonna be devil's advocate here, right? Because everyone's happy, everyone's out, you know. But it sounds to me like she's a criminal, right? So why is she out? Why is everyone happy about this?
I mean, I'm gonna be honest. If I was in a situation where if my story is I killed him because I felt threatened for my life, even if I grabbed the guns, I don't think I would think to grab his wallet. Like in the height of the moment, I could see stopping to grab the guns because you don't know, like maybe, okay, I just killed him. People are coming after me. You on the run type shit. So I could see if the guns are in plain sight, grabbing them. But the wallet is what kind of makes me think maybe it wasn't as traumatic as she's saying, or you know, maybe it was, and she was like, fuck, I gotta get the hell out of town and I don't have no money. So you know what I'm saying? Like maybe it still was as traumatic. I don't know. But it can seem a little fishy at the same time.
If she called her mother and said that she executed a man, right? It kind of sounds like she knew exactly what she did. And it kind of sounds like it was intentional. You feel me? Like, I'm not going to call somebody and be like, yo, I just executed this guy. And then be like, oh, snap, I didn't mean to do it, blah, blah, blah. Like, execution, you know exactly what you're doing. And you meant to do it in a style that is less messy. And it sounds like you thought it out a little bit.
The sentence, execution is like a sentence. The executioner, it's not personal. This is business. You did something wrong and now you have to pay your debt. So yeah, that word is weird. Because like if you killed someone in self-defense, you're right. You're not going to say I execute them. You're going to be like, yo, ma, I just fucking killed this guy.
Right, exactly. just like that. Yo, ma, just fucking killed, just like that too. But yeah, so I don't know if this is a good thing. I don't know if this is a bad thing. I'm gonna just say, if she was wrongfully imprisoned, you know, good for her that she's out after 15 years and she has to do 10 years probation. So hopefully she stays on the up and up and she doesn't do the prostitution stuff to where she puts herself in a position where she needs to make a decision like that again, you know? So, good for her, I guess. Moving along, Andrea Kelly, right? R. Kelly's wife, put out a video. And apparently she's still brainwashed. So, Queen, why don't you tell me what's going on in this video?
Yeah, so I can't even go into all the crazy things that she was saying. I just pulled out the craziest things that I felt like she said. So, She pretty much was talking about how the video was not defending R. Kelly, but my personal opinion, it sounded very defensive. So, one of the things she said was what kept him focused, what kept him going was, I have to do this for my children to make sure they are okay. So where I feel like she is a little bit wrong or straight wrong in this is the focus was not on his children. It was on attention and fame, because the attention and fame brought money to support his habit. We know what his habit is. And then he said he could have run and hid under a rock. That didn't happen. So at the end of the day, I love him for that. I will always respect him for that. So I feel like...
Wait, what are we talking
like
about?
during his trial. No. During his trial, she's saying he could have run away and hid, but he stayed around. Duh, like, he's not leaving. Do you think he, like, during the trial, he stopped doing the things he was doing? He's not gonna run away. If he ran away, he couldn't do what he was doing.
Yeah, exactly. Like that makes no sense to me. If you run away from a subpoena, that automatically you're going to jail from like running away from court. Like they put out a warrant for your arrest. If they see you, you're in jail. So that's stupid to me what she said.
And
that makes no sense.
Everyone was paid off already. So like, let's be for real. If Tone, you the only witness, and I already know that I done paid you off and you not talking, why am I running? I'm going right up in that courthouse, just like he did, calm, cool, and collected. I'm going to sit back because I know I'm good.
Yeah, you're going to be free at the end of the day. So that makes no sense. Kev, what you think about it?
I don't really have too much to say about this. It's just, I mean, in the video, it's just weird to me. In the video, I think she's with her boyfriend or her new husband, or her baby father or whatever.
All right.
She's in the car and singing R. Kelly's "Happy People" while it's playing in the background. The whole shit is weird.
It was a nasty video.
It's just weird to me. It's just weird. I don't even know where to begin.
I mean, so this video kind of like defending the new situation that's going on Lifetime, or
she's defending his music, not him doing the things that he did. And you know what? I feel like after his trial, we should keep playing his music, strip him of all his rights, and every last penny that he has and that is made from here on out goes to the people that he directly victimized. Because let's be for real, there's thousands of women out there. Like, we have to, if you do the math, there's gotta be in the thousands of women, and still to this day, girls that need some counseling, and some of them will need it forever, because there's certain shit that happens in your life that you ain't never gonna get over.
That's a fact. Usually when people get counseling, they usually need it forever. Like, because you could go to counseling for a week or like a month, 2 months or whatever, and you think you're good, and then, they cut the counseling off, and then once they cut the counseling off, you're like, oh snap, I needed this person. Like, this person was mine. You feel me? So they're probably going to need lifelong counseling, especially if they was actual sex slaves in a dungeon in Kentucky or wherever you said it was, right? Wherever it happened to be.
Oh my God. It was in freaking Chicago. You're talking about the Colorado room.
Yeah, the Colorado room. There you go. Same shit, all right? Kentucky, Colorado, both stupid places.
But it was in Chicago. Let's be
clear. It was in his house in Chicago. The chick just referred to it as a Colorado. Yeah.
But it just looked like a room in Colorado because it had whatever, like wood and all that shit, probably.
Woody.
But one thing I don't understand is why people are surprised that she's coming out in defense of him, even if she's like the ex, right? Because that's still like his baby moms and everything like that. It was still his ex-wife. When Bill Cosby, when it came out that he was doing all his things with like from 70 years ago, right? His wife was by his side. His wife was by his side. His wife wasn't saying, "Oh, he's a nasty nigga and you should cancel him and all that shit." That's what everyone else did. Everyone else canceled him, but his wife was still like, "I support my husband." Right, so it's not really surprising
Bill
that
Cosby's wife was still there because she's still titled wife. So as long as they keep cutting Bill Cosby shit, they cutting this bitch's lifestyle. This other chick, R. Kelly's ex-wife, people are surprised because most people don't have a full understanding of the levels and lengths of brainwashing and what it does to a person. Once you've been brainwashed, you are not you anymore. You are whatever they tell you.
Whatever they want you to be.
So, and just because she's gone and escaped doesn't mean there's not still pieces of her that will always have that need to feel loyal to him and protect him and defend his name.
But that makes no sense because, like, my whole thing with her is like, yo, pick a side. You can't come out and be talking all this crazy what he did and then do something like this. Like, pick a side.
I feel like
she obviously.
Well, that's why she kept trying to say she's defending the music, not him.
Well, she has to defend the music.
She probably stands to gain something by the music.
Yeah, the child support.
She still got
child support.
She still got everything. Like, it's just
all that shit. Listen. If his music goes down, her child support goes down. Her whatever he's paying her goes down. Right.
And so she has to get a real job like the rest of us.
Yeah, exactly. She has to defend the music.
Podcast at 10 o'clock at night on a Sunday, trying to get
10:30 actually. Yo, as soon as he goes to jail and all his royalties stop, you are going to see her on a podcast. Watch. That's because look, she's defending him because she has to. But his daughter came through on whatever, saying like completely eradicated him, saying that he's a monster. Like, because his daughter can say whatever she wants to. Exactly. His daughter don't have to say nothing nice to him because she's still going to get the money. Like she doesn't have to say nothing nice to him. His ex-wife does, basically. But do y'all think all of this is coming straight from because of the Lifetime situation, the movie, or was it a long time coming? Would it come now if the movie didn't come out, regardless?
I think it was a long time coming.
Speaking out?
Yeah, all the speaking out. Do you think all the speaking out, all the trials, like, because apparently now Atlanta, I think, and Chicago is about to go to trial with him. They're about to take him to trial, take him to court.
Yeah, they're investigating him.
Texas and Florida, I think it is.
No,
Texas
it was Atlanta.
One of them.
It was
because the girl that said he gave her herpes in the state of Texas, if you don't disclose that you have an STD, that's considered a sex crime, which I agree with. Like, you need to tell people that and let them make the choice.
Yeah, well, that's another conversation that we can get to at another time.
But go ahead. Back to your question, though, I think it was it's been coming out, like, little pieces of stories here and there been coming out for years. So it was a long time coming. I guess it just took Lifetime to get everybody together, to tell their stories.
Right, I got you.
I feel like either we was going to get it in bits and pieces forever, or we was going to get, like, one complete story with everybody together. So it was going to come out regardless.
All right, I got you. I asked because apparently Michael Jackson, right? His sexual abuse documentary. I can't even speak. Documentary, right? It's coming
documentary?
out. Yeah, that word too. It's about to drop at Sundance, right? So, is this a big budget project, or is, like, he's dead? So, what's the point of even bringing this up? What's the point of even having a movie? Are there going to be charges against his estate? What's up?
Yes, it's all for the money, and I feel like, I don't know how long this was in the works, but right now it feels like they're just riding off the success of the Surviving R. Kelly series. It's all a money play. Like it's all a money play. It's always about money.
Queen, what you think?
With this one, I feel, I don't know. It's hard because it's like with the R. Kelly shit, one, R. Kelly is still alive. Two, he's still hurting people. So I'm not knocking Lifetime. I'm glad they did that shit, expose him and keep doing it and do it to all these people that need to. But with Michael Jackson, it's like,
he's
all
dead.
right.
Like, what's
exactly.
the point?
So what are you gonna do? Like you can't send him to jail. Like so, I kind of
put his
like it is about the money. Because if it was only about the healing, he's dead. He can't go to jail. So you would heal privately with your own therapist.
I mean, there was kids already that came out saying that they were just saying that because their parents were putting them up to it. So I don't understand what this whole documentary. There you go. Oh, I got it this time. I wish I had an audience clapping.
Let's go, baby!
Right now. Yeah, let's go. I can talk, but let me say it again. Documentary. Oh shit, I'm dumb nice. But yeah, I don't see the point of this whole documentary because, like you said, he's dead already. The people's been lying on him since he turned white. Basically, like I don't understand what the whole situation is and what their play is. What
money? I'm telling you, money, man. It's
people gonna go watch this.
Money.
Are people gonna go watch this?
I mean,
of course people are gonna watch it. It's about Michael Jackson.
Yeah, but people watch shit about Michael Jackson if it's like good shit, not denouncing Michael Jackson.
People gonna watch it if it's bad, so they can sit there the whole time and be like, "Y'all lying. Michael ain't do that."
You see, I don't know because I think it depends on if social media picks it up. Because the only reason why people watch shit like Bird Box is because everyone was talking about it. There was memes about Bird Box. There was memes about the R. Kelly shit. Everyone was talking about it.
Not true. Bird Box popped in my. We think you would like this, and that's why I watched it, and I did like it.
You did not watch Bird Box. You're a liar. You did not watch Bird Box because Netflix told you to. You watched Bird Box because Twitter told you to.
Bullock. I like her. She makes good movies.
I like Sandra Bullock. That's what I'm saying, right? She's not a money draw. This isn't Speed 3. What the fuck? What the fuck do you think you're playing? Like, what the fuck? Like Sandra. Oh, it's a Sandra Bullock movie. Let me hurry up to the theater for that one. What the fuck are you talking about?
I didn't hurry up to it.
Oh, you slowly press that play button.
You double timed.
No, I waited a little while and then I watched it.
Yeah, funny. You a goddamn lie. You know, you saw everyone on Facebook talk about Bird Box and you wanted to understand the memes. So you was like, let me watch this movie.
She was like, wow, Sandra Bullock, I love Miss Congeniality.
Yeah, right? Come on now.
Let me tell you something about Miss Congeniality.
Go ahead. Oh, here we go.
Used to watch that shit. We probably could reenact that entire movie, just the two of us, right now.
All right, so we'll do that. All right, yeah, we'll all get on the Discord, and I want to hear you reenact the whole Miss Congeniality 1 and 2 movies. All right, that's what
I definitely didn't. Did I see the second one? I'm not a big fan of sequels, so I don't know. I don't think I saw the second one.
Yo, you're not a big fan of sequels, but you're a big Sandra Bullock fan. Where the fuck are your movie priorities? Yo, you're fucking crazy. But before you start reenacting all of that shit, we have a list that we promised the audience last week, didn't we? That we have to get to because they are clamoring to hear what our top 5 albums of 2018 is, right?
Songs.
Was it albums or songs? It was songs. All right, so let's do songs. That's better. That's easier. That's definitely easier. So I want to hear what Kev's is first because you interest me with this song shit.
Chill, my taste in music is like different. So
no, it's not. It's the same as all the hood niggas on the block.
I am not a ghetto scoundrel.
Oh, you're 100% a ghetto scoundrel.
But anyway,
you just got a good job.
Anyway,
yeah, right. Like fuck out of it. All right, go ahead.
Coming in at number 5. Number 5. I have "Call Out My Name" by The Weeknd.
All right, "Call Out My Name" by The Weeknd. Go ahead.
Number 4, "Dangerous," Meek Mill, Jeremiah, P&B Rock.
Yes.
Thanks for that. Number 3, I got Childish Gambino's "This Is America."
Okay.
And number 2, I have "Motion" by Khalid off of that Sun City EP. Listen to that; it's fire. And number 1, I got Little Baby and Gunna, "Drip Too Hard." That's my shit. My shit.
All right. That sounds like a pretty
It's my
diverse
5.
list.
R&B
Pretty
is in
diverse list
there.
from the culture.
It was hard for me to put some rap songs in there because I like the
We
Weeknd.
R&B nigga now.
I like
Let's
P&B
give a
rock.
R&B
You know what I'm
nigga.
saying? I like, you know what I'm saying? I like Frank Ocean.
You're a
Khalid.
romantic ass nigga. You like to go on dates and shit, huh?
So?
Like to open doors for females and feed them strawberries and shit on the first date. Come sleep in my house. Let's cuddle. Type shit, right? This nigga, I like it though.
Nigga, that's lit. The fuck you talking about?
That's a lit ass night, right?
Fuck you talking about?
Nah, you right. Like the wine and dine. You a wine and dine ass nigga, aren't you?
Thank you.
Nah, that's good.
I like wine and dining, nigga. Food is good. So is wine.
Fact. That's a fact. You said you was like almost 300 pounds now, right? You don't look it though. Pause.
You know what I'm saying? That's because I stay moving. You heard? I'm 6'3".
Oh, yeah. Oh, see, you had to add that height plug in there. You had to throw that in there.
Damn right.
Kev is 6'3".
Oh my god.
Now y'all all know he light skinned and he's 6'3".
Got nice hair.
I am not light skinned.
You are light skinned.
Yeah, you pretty light skinned, bro. I don't know if anyone else can tell because on our Instagram there's a black and white picture of you, but you like high yellow, you bright skin.
So guys, what are your top 5? We ain't this right now.
Yeah, Queen, sure.
5, I like it.
Oh
4,
my god.
What you like?
Listen, listen, we the banana ladies, okay? We like it like that. That's the song.
All right.
I know you have issues with Bad Bunny's name. I'm sorry.
That song is
Number
trash.
4, Nice for What? Number 3, Stir Fry. Number 2, King's Dead. Number 1. So number 1, I could not pick. So number 1 is This Is America and Sicko Mode.
Sicko Mode part 1, 2, and 3?
Yeah, which part is the best part, right? Like, which part is your number 1 spot? Because we know you thought it was 3 different songs.
Sicko Mode part 2.
Yo, fucking Queen was over there fucking shazamming all parts. Like, yo, why is this same song coming up in the different parts?
I told you I knew part 1 and 2 were the same song. It was part 3.
Yo, my Shazam is broken. Why does Sicko Mode come up for all 3 of these songs? That shit is crazy. Well, yeah, anyways, mine's is in no particular
Lupe Fiasco.
Order. That's a fact. Lupe Fiasco. Every single song on his album. Yo, I'm not even joking though. That album is amazing. That's why I feel like it would have been easier for me to do albums. But right now I'm just scrolling through my, through my playlist and everything like that. So I'm gonna just say, Lupe Fiasco, Stack That Cheese. That's probably number 1. But this is in no particular order. Lupe Fiasco, Stack That Cheese, of course.
After giving it a number.
Yeah, after giving it a number. Everything else is like, 2A, 2B, 2-3, all that shit. So 2A, of course, is let's see. I just had the fucking song. I like Summertime Magic. Summertime Magic by Childish Gambino was a great song. Sicko Mode was great. Travis Scott and Drake, all 3 parts. Let me see. Yo, this shit sucks, yo. It was a good year for music, but it's hard to pick out the standouts for me. You feel me? Like, I listened to so much fucking music this year from last year, from years past. It is so hard for me to pick out standouts. So, Let me see. What's that song? Oh, wait. No. Your song, Rean, that don't count because that came out in 2017. That Like It Like That. So that I don't know.
Oh,
So you
it
only got
did.
4.
It was on the list too.
Was it? Yeah, that was
It
on the
was.
list.
It damn sure was. Yes, because that's what we was fighting about. That's when you fired me and Kev.
All right, so fuck it. Bodak Yellow. I'm saying Bodak Yellow then. I don't care if that shit came out in 2017. It was on a 2018 album. So I'm going to say Bodak Yellow. All right, so fuck all that other shit. Right? So that's 4. And fuck it. Let me just say This Is America. That was a great song. That was a really great song. And I like Kika. Kika by 6ix9ine. So yeah.
That's 6.
That's my all right. That's my 6 list. That's my 6 list. So we'll take off Bodak Yellow then. If that doesn't count, if that only counts as 2017. I'll take off Bodak Yellow and put Kika.
Yeah,
6ix9ine and Tory Lanez.
We need to really get into the top 5 R&B songs today. Because I get
top 5 R&B songs ever.
Nah, not ever. Hell no.
I was gonna hit the Lupe like you. I was gonna be like, where I want the album. That's it.
The whole album, right?
Whole album.
Put Brandy, Never Say Never. That was an amazing R&B album. But yeah, we definitely need to get into the best R&B albums.
One day.
That will be the whole show.
Yo, we could definitely do a whole show. But anyway, definitely do a whole show with best R&B albums of all time. But anyways, yo.
Would we be including any R. Kelly on that list?
I don't care. I'm definitely including. You cannot have a King of R&B situation or best R&B songs ever and not include R. Kelly. I don't care what he did. I'm sorry.
Who's R. Kelly?
All right, all right, Kev.
I thought he was canceled. Who is that?
Yo, I see the sponsors already got to you. This nigga's protecting his bag.
I'm just trying to keep the integrity of the program.
So we name the songs, but we just don't say his name.
I bet.
By you know who, like on some Harry Potter shit. You know who.
He who will not be named. Yep.
He will not be named.
We could definitely do that. But so what about I'm sure everyone has seen that it's been doing its rounds through social medias and the internet and everything. Young Shot got a new hairdo, which is crazy, right?
Young Smurf.
Did y'all see that?
Young Smurf.
So I dead thought it was a Photoshop the first time I saw it. I knew a grown ass man did not go get my auntie's haircut.
That is 100% auntie haircut, right? It got to be a white auntie too. Like around 45 years old, still eats at Applebee's at a table by herself, and still complains to the manager.
The first thing I thought when I seen his hair was her macaroni and cheese is dumb good.
You can tell by the blue or by the swoop. Like what? Like how can you tell?
Both.
The blue swoop really got you clamoring for some mac and cheese.
The blue let me know she let the butter sit out overnight.
Oh, that's a fact. The blue lets you know that she's down.
It's nice and soft in the morning.
That's a fact.
That's how you got to do it. Can't be putting cold butter in your shit, man. We can get into our cooking bag one day too.
Oh, we're definitely gonna get into our cooking bag. You already know. But that blue also tells you that you can't bring your man around her because you're gonna try to fuck your man. It don't matter if she's 50. It don't matter if she's like 45. If you bring a man that is over 20, 25 years old, she's gonna try to get in his bag.
That bitch macaroni and cheese and pound cake so good, you gonna let her fuck your man.
You gonna let her fuck him? You got a wild family. Like, yo, that shit is crazy. Yo, all of Queen Rean's cousins, like, yo, do not bring your man around her because she's gonna try to get fucked. You already know what's going on with that. But anyway, all right, so obviously we don't like it, right?
Hell, he looks crazy.
Nah, you don't like it, Kev? You won't wear that?
Nah.
You won't wear that to Locust?
My hair don't do that. My hair don't do that.
You got the Puerto Rican curl.
I do hair, Kev. Whatever you need, I got you.
Nah, I got you.
If you want the swoop, we can hook you up with the swoop.
That swoop, yo. I want to see Kev with a swoop. Pause.
Nah, I'm good.
All right, you got not a blue swoop. What about a red swoop?
Nah, I'm good.
You know if you get your hair like that and it's red, they don't call it a swoop. They call it a swoop.
That was not funny.
Queen laughed.
Why the fuck are y'all laughing so hard at that? That shit was not funny.
That shit was hilarious.
And I seen that shit coming from a mile away.
I know. I set it up though. Nah, why did you lean away from the joke? Fuck that shit.
I'm not rolling.
Fuck that shit, bro.
But yo, this young jock hairstyle was in retaliation to somebody else's hairstyle.
Whose hairstyle?
I don't know if you seen your boy Ursher.
Ursher? Oh my
your
god.
Boy Ursher.
He had it first?
Yeah, I think he had it first. Jock had the blue first? I thought it was the other way around.
No, I'm pretty sure Jock had the blue first, and because Usher, he took Jock's hairstyle from a couple years ago. I don't know if y'all remember. But he had young Jock got the what's that? The Temptations haircut with the high fade and with the comb looking type thing. That's the same hairstyle that Usher got now.
Oh, I thought. I was pretty sure Usher had it first, but this nigga want to be a 7-Eleven owner so bad.
So all right, so whose is better? Who do y'all think rocked it better? Right?
Neither. Is that an option? Is neither an option?
Nah, yeah, neither's an option.
Because they both look crazy.
Nah, I'm gonna just say Usher because that nigga can sing and dance and shit. I mean, he burning bitches.
That's great. Number one.
Or is it not allegedly?
No, I don't. No, we gonna say allegedly because he wasn't.
So people gonna go with him first.
So I'm gonna just say number one. This is the first time we saw Ursher since that fat bitch came out and said that allegedly he gave her herpes, and this is not how we need to see him.
Hey man, don't be so harsh with your words, man.
Oh, these fat females, my bad. Number one. All right, number one. There's a difference. I'm calling her a bitch because she's known for this. She's been trying to get the bag by blackmailing people. I think she was trying to blackmail Trey Songz a couple years ago. Like she been trying to be in her legal bag, just trying to get mad niggas to give her money for no reason. If that's not the definition of a bitch, then I don't know what the definition of a bitch is.
I don't see the problem.
You don't see the problem?
Get the bag.
Nah, fuck that shit. By any means necessary. By any means necessary.
You heard what Malcolm said.
Cav, that's the Capricorn in you.
That's a fact. It gotta be. I mean, I don't know about no Capricorn shit because
they like money.
I really don't see the issue though. I mean, you gotta get your money where you can get it.
I mean, all right. I don't know because if you sleep with all right, number one, we don't even know if anyone slept with her. That's number one. Number two, you just like if someone did sleep with her, why you gonna put their whole business out and then try to get some money for it? Like that's crazy.
Cause niggas is paid. Why else would you do it?
Yo, I'm glad you're not a girl, Kev. You'd be the nastiest freak if you had a vagina, bro.
Kev would have 8 million followers on Instagram.
Why do I have to be all that though? Like how
I'm saying though.
Categorize what you're saying right now.
Yo, Kev, you'd be a slut if you was a female, son.
Kev would have 18 rainbow dresses in every color.
He'd have a tramp stamp and shit. Like, yo, Kev, nah. I'm glad you.
Trashy, huh?
Hell, you'd be the trashy.
You have a rainbow lace front.
Trashy and
half off her head.
Out this bitch.
Trashy and paid. Nah, you're right. I'ma say with the Jock and Usher thing, who were at best, I'ma just say Jock just because he did it first. And I'ma say that he's fearless, right? Because you could tell a nigga is fearless if you're gonna wear some stupid shit like that out, right? Like,
you know what?
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna change my answer from neither to Jock, but because now the more I think about that hairstyle, I'm really getting hungry. Like, yo, he pulled that shit off.
Yeah, I mean, he did pull it. Then he put the braids in it.
He was going for like make you feel warm and cuddly inside. Like you can't tell me he don't like look like he got a glass bowl of peppermints on his table. just house smelling mad good. Whatever you want, you know it's there.
That's a fact. I'm gonna just say it take a
Yeah,
certain.
Kool-Aid in the fridge.
I'm just saying it take a certain type of nigga to have a certain type of confidence to put their head in that type of hairstyle like he did twice. You feel me? And he did it twice, and he put that shit on Facebook. He put it on Instagram. He put it on TMZ, and he rocked it like nobody's business. Like he knew he was the shit. So I'm just give him, hats off to that.
You could do that. You could do that when you have money, niggas.
I'm gonna give him hats on. Give him hats
living
on.
my life like it's golden. Living my life like it's golden.
So Kev, we ain't hear from you with that. Who you giving it to? Jock or Usher? Pause.
I said Usher.
You said Usher? All right.
Yeah, nigga can sing and dance and shit. Know what I'm saying? I don't know about.
Yeah.
So is that considered what they did to their hair considered hair enhancements?
I feel like enhancement means it's quote unquote better.
Yeah, you're right.
Always the case.
That's true. That's true. What about these these females that walk around with all these enhancements, this fake hair, fake ass, fake lips, fake boobs, and everything like that? Are we feeling it? Or are we not feeling it? And if we're not, when's the trend gonna stop? Where does it stop?
It ain't gonna stop because people's perception of what's perfect is constantly changing. So people are always looking to be perfect. So that's never gonna leave. But me personally, I like natural. You know what I'm saying? I like natural.
Me too.
But if it's your body, you can do whatever you want to do with it.
Doesn't mean we gotta like it though.
You
feel me?
Yeah, facts. I mean, but if you like it, I love it. I dated a girl who had fucking shit. I dated a girl who had breast implants before, and I dated a girl that had the
fake ass.
Yeah, but it was like.
Did she have injections or implants?
Nah, it wasn't implants. Like she got like I don't know because she wasn't like she was mad skinny, so I don't know how the fuck they took like whatever fat she had from like her rib, and they put it in her ass.
Oh, they move the fat around.
Yeah,
so fat transfer.
Yeah, fat transfer.
Okay, I got you. But how did it look though? Did it look like proportionate? Did it look like two marshmallows on chopsticks type shit?
I mean, it looked proportionate. I mean, like I don't know about y'all niggas.
It didn't look bad enough for Kev to not talk to her.
When the shit look regular, when it's proportional, I mean, you forget that it was done.
So it felt natural. It felt natural enough for you to be able to forget she had a fake butt.
Yeah.
I dealt with a girl like that before, right? But I think she had like everything done. She was like one of those Dominican girls that work at the bars that work at the bars that but suggest guys to buy them drinks and then doesn't mess with them anymore. Like I'm pretty sure y'all know what I'm talking about. So everything like felt real. Like everything was like good, right? But the difference is she didn't have you could tell her belly button wasn't there. Like it was like a medically induced belly button. Yeah, it was a medically induced belly button type of situation where they put the slit in. Yeah, they put her belly button in. Like it was sculpted. Like everything was sculpted, right? And it was like that took me out of the situation a little bit. I'm like, yo, this bitch is really like she's really crazy. Yeah, it was like that, like one of those dolls type of situation. I'm like, I can't do this anymore. I mean, I did, but I was like, in my head, I was like, I can't, but I still did.
Some more though.
Yeah, exactly.
But for real, like, it's hard to like find a chick. That's like common practice now. Like, it's hard to find a chick that don't want to have something done.
That's true.
Which is crazy.
So is that insecurity or what is that? What do you think that is?
I mean, it's hard to say. I mean, like I said, it's your body. You want to do that with it, you do whatever you want to do. But
so where's the insecurity stop? Like what?
Medical attention.
Sometimes it don't stop. That's why you got some of these people looking like fucking
Michael
looking
Jackson.
And dying. Fuck looking bad. People are out here dying, getting surgery.
That's true. We don't know how it's gonna look when they get older, when they get 60 or 70 or 80 and all that.
Or a week later, you're dead.
Or a week later. Well, that's because they go in their cousin's basement in Dominican Republic paying like 70 pesos or something like that to get ass infections. So like you can't do that. Like audience, if y'all thinking about going to get augmentation or anything like that, make sure you go to a reputable doctor, not like Fernando's basement.
And for you to even consider,
surgery is a rich man's luxury. So don't die trying to look like something that you still not gonna look like when you're older. Let me explain something, people. The only places you need to be getting plastic surgery are Manhattan, Los Angeles, or maybe Miami from high-end doctors, and the aftercare needs to be included in the budget because plastic surgery doesn't end when you go home. And you need to have people that are going to be there taking care of your ass. So if you like some single mom, plastic surgery might not be the best thing for you because you're going to need to be chilling, not chasing. So just consider all those things before you start cutting. And it's easier to go to the gym and put the Cheetos down. Just saying.
That's a fact.
I was able to see like the process from like start to finish. First of all, if you're even thinking about doing this, you better have your coins up because that little ass butt injection was fucking $10,000.
Oh wow,
$10,000.
That's crazy. That's why people go to the Dominican Republic and get it done in a favela somewhere, like because it's cheap as hell. And then it's not good.
It's not over after that. Like you got like whole body and shit. Like you fucking like you bedridden basically. So it's a lot of pain. It's a lot of fucking pain. So
if you got a man, I think it'll be better if you had someone living with you that is like a significant other and stuff like that, right?
It helps. I guess it helps.
Rean, what you think?
They ain't gonna be able to do shit.
I don't know. I wouldn't care who it is as long as you fucking useful. But I done been cut twice having babies. So I'm gonna tell you this. The only way that I'm having plastic surgery is if something happens to my face and when I look in the mirror, I don't know who I am anymore. And I'm going to need them to make
a car wreck or something.
That's
the way
I drunk night.
Exactly. And then but I don't want them. I'm not gonna be like, hey, while you're in there. Nope, this is how God wanted me to look. So make it back that way. Somebody like it.
And
that's a fact.
That's why ladies, this is better to be natural. I mean, I don't really care about like the hair and shit, but
I was gonna say, and as far as the hair, y'all know me, like literally got a different wig every day of the week. But that's not because I think I don't have nice hair. That's just my personality. I think they're fun. It's not like, oh my God, my hair's not pretty enough. I have to hide it. Like, I just think them shits is fun.
And that brings me to
my different attitudes.
Your personalities. That's right. No, that brings me to a different point that I was trying to make. What do y'all think about couples that are not together, right? They've broken up for whatever reason, whether it be cheating or it's just not working out, but they still live together, right? Because they have to pay the rent together because they signed a lease. What do y'all think about that? Is it appropriate that they date other people or what's up?
You could date other people, you just can't bring them in the house.
Well, I feel like if y'all live together still for financial reasons, if you can't afford to date nobody else. Because if you could afford to date somebody else, you could afford to move the fuck out.
Yo,
that's a fact. I don't know what I would do. I mean,
for both of them, both of them. Like, it could be the woman claiming she can't afford no rent. Well, bitch, why the fuck you going out? You got time to go on a date. You got time to get another job.
To me, I feel like, I don't think it would matter too much if a female did it, if the woman did it, if she went to, all right, let me explain. If a guy did it, he would have so much trouble, I feel like, explain to girls where he lives, who he lives with, and everything. If a girl didn't, she went on a date, the guy asked where you live. Oh, I live with my, with my ex and shit. I don't think they would, a lot of guys wouldn't give a shit because a lot of guys are just desperate as hell. You feel me?
So if you met a girl and you really liked or interested in her and liked her, and she told you she still lived with her ex-boyfriend, you gonna date her?
Look, me, number one, I'm not desperate, so don't even ask me that motherfucking question. That's number one. Number two, I would not get all right, listen. One of my first questions is finding out the logistics of situation. Whenever I meet a female, whether it's a bar, whether it's out in the street, whenever I meet a female, I try to get logistics, right? Where you live, who you live with, your situation. If she says I live with my man or I live with my ex or blah 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 and all this other dumb type of shit, there's 30,000. There's 30 million people in New York City alone. Like, I'm not gonna continue to talk to you if you have a weird living situation like that.
Where if she says she lives with her man,
only bitch you could live with is your mama or your daughter. Like, if she ain't your mama or your daughter, no thank you.
Yeah, exactly.
If she says she lives with her man, that's a different conversation.
Your mama is stank, I ain't talking to you neither.
Okay, what you said?
I said if she says she lives with her man, that's a different conversation.
Yeah, that definitely is a different conversation. I mean, a lot of people don't care about that shit too. I'm telling you, when I used to be a pickup coach, right? Like, a lot of people, a lot of guys, a lot of other pickup coaches that I used to fraternize with, they don't really care who you live with, if you got a man and all that shit. It's just moral. It's a moral situation. It's a moral talk. You feel me? But yeah, I'm not dealing with that. Definitely. But people like it. People feel like, oh, I live with my ex and we're not sleeping together. That's bullshit. You're not going to tell me that you living with your ex and you're not fucking them. Like, that's not
exactly. You might not be fucking them consistently, but there's gonna be a day that one of y'all does like this motherfucker washed the dishes, or you didn't bother him the whole time the basketball game was on. Like, there's gonna be a day. It's gonna be a day.
Those are crazy reasons to have sex with someone you're living with. Oh, she didn't bother me the whole time the game was on. I'm giving some dick.
It's the little things. It's the little things. People be looking for extravagant shit. See, and that's the thing too. If you have like a real lady, real woman, whatever you want to fucking call it, you do some simple shit and you see that your life won't be changed. Let her come home and she don't have to do anything. You will have a very lovely evening. I promise you.
That's bullshit. Some of you don't appreciate that.
That is bullshit. Like, I can say firsthand.
She don't got shit else to do.
I can promise you firsthand.
Yeah, more time for her.
That's bullshit. Exactly. We can have it. Yo, this is a good conversation, a good topic that I really want to have on another podcast about females that don't appreciate, or just anybody, because I'm not going to be sexist here. Just anybody who doesn't appreciate their significant others. That's a very good conversation, because I think what you just said is bullshit. I had an ex where I used to do everything, and she still had issues with something I was doing.
But you notice I started by saying a real. She wasn't it. That's why. If she was real, I'm telling you, it would have been on. She was like, what? Ain't nothing left to do but make this nigga happy. Let's go.
We'll see. This is gonna be a good conversation. I can't wait for that. But yeah, so what do y'all think? Because this is a good question too that I had from a couple of different people, a couple of different audience members. Don't know why this came up, but apparently it seems like in this day and age, there's a lot of rappers and singers trying to make it into the acting world, trying to, bust their chops with in Hollywood and shit like that. So what's going on? I want y'all to give me a couple of the best ones and a couple of the worst ones.
All right. So I will say some of my favorite singer, rappers, gone, actress, actor. I would have to say Janet Jackson. She definitely did both amazing.
Okay.
50 Cent, like, I gotta give 50 Cent credit where credit is due. I think he acts very well. I don't know if part of it is because of the characters that he plays usually, but I feel like if he wasn't any good, he could still fuck that up. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like I like 50 Cent as an actor.
Yo, hold on, wait. Side note, do y'all remember with 50
when he
Cent?
lost weight?
Wait, this nigga lost like 200 pounds. Yo, he really thought he was gonna get the Oscar. He really thought he was gonna get the Oscar.
I knew you was gonna say that, my nigga. Knew it.
You know I was gonna say that, fam.
I knew you was gonna say that. Because I was gonna say that shit, nigga.
Yo, that nigga was really in the hospital. Yo, no, number one, none of y'all. All right, number one, no one knows anybody who saw that movie, right?
Nah,
who saw that movie?
You
seen that shit?
Yeah, I seen
the fuck is wrong with you?
Nah, I ain't gonna hold you.
Look, I don't even know what movie you talking about.
I don't even know what movie you talking about.
All right. The movie's called All Things Fall Apart. It's actually a good movie. The story is really good. Check that out.
Don't big up, don't shout out that fucking movie on this podcast.
It was a good movie.
50 Cent is a good actor. They probably, you know,
this motherfucker.
They don't like. All right, so.
All right, go ahead.
Another one I think was good. Ludacris, Queen Latifah. What you say?
I said that movie was good. Fuck what y'all talking about.
I'm really stuck that this nigga saw that movie, yo. He was the only nigga in the theater. The only nigga in the theater with the popcorn.
I seen it on Netflix, nigga. I don't give a fuck if that movie got 5 out of 10 on IMDb. Fuck out of here, nigga.
That nigga was going for the Golden Globe and that shit. You know that nigga. He thought he was dumb mad when they didn't call him.
It was about football, nigga.
Yo, that shit is crazy. Oh my god, it's about his acting career, nigga. That shit was hard.
The movie was about football, nigga. He was a running back. Nigga.
You better run back to the drawing board with that shit.
Nigga was nice.
All right.
All Things Fall Apart. Check that shit out.
All right.
That movie promotion fell apart, nigga.
Yes.
All right, now go ahead.
All right, so next on the list, yay or nay, Queen Latifah. I say.
I can't really name anything else she was in besides.
What?
Besides
Living Single.
Okay.
Barbershop. Like, what the fuck?
Taxi. What was that Taxi? What was that movie where she was like driving the cars while a taxi cab dumb fast through Manhattan?
Was that movie with Jimmy Fallon?
Yes.
I don't remember the name.
I don't know.
I just remember Jimmy Fallon was in it. It's that movie with Jimmy Fallon and Queen Latifah.
Sorry. Haven't seen it.
So you don't know, you don't give her you wouldn't say yes, that she's a good actress?
I mean, I don't know. I can't say. All I know is that this nigga saw All Things Fall Apart, but this nigga didn't see that movie with fucking Jimmy Fallon and Queen Latifah. I can't get over that shit, son.
That shit is not that funny, nigga.
That shit is hilarious. Now, go ahead.
All right, so next on the list, Beyonce.
Get the fuck out of here.
Down. 2 thumbs down.
Get the fuck out of here, Beyonce.
Don't ever want to see her name being mentioned in another movie again. I think she's an amazing singer and performer, and I think that's what she should do. I don't think she
should be all right in the new Lion King.
I mean, what other movie has she been in besides Goldfinger, Goldmember, or whatever?
She was in Obsessed with Idris Elba. She was in that damn Carmen, the hip hop tra on MTV.
Dreamgirls. She was in that movie Cadillac Records.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, you're right.
That was a good movie.
Yeah, no, I don't like it.
Beyonce was alright. She was singing her ass off in that Cadillac Records.
All right, exactly. What you just say? Sing.
When that nigga died and she was singing that song, like I was like, damn, like this shit. Son,
yes,
she gotta have singing
she's
roles.
an amazing
something in my
singer. You dumb. So
Oh, she
Tone,
gotta
what you?
singing roles. What I think about
I don't like her in singing roles. Just because you can sing don't mean you can fucking act.
yeah, it doesn't. It definitely doesn't. She should stay on Broadway. Like
She
if she wants to
always
act, it has
sings
to be on Broadway.
good, but I don't like how she acts. No.
Nah, yeah, I don't think that she's a good actress. She should probably stick to her day job. She's a damn near billionaire off her day job. She don't gotta be in movies.
Exactly.
Nigga
Stealing
said
jobs
Carmen.
from good
I forgot
actresses.
about Carmen.
She said she didn't just say Carmen. She said Carmen Hip Hoptra. Like she
The
really
Hip-hopera.
said the whole shit.
Nah, it's a hip-hopera, nigga. Get it
Oh, there
right.
you go. That too. There you go. My
Oh, I
bad.
thought it was the pop trust.
Yeah,
It's a
see, she said
hip-hopera.
Hoptra. Hip Hopra. I think Hip Hopra is worse. It should be Hip Hoptra. I don't know what Hoptra is, but it just make it sound better.
Famous Jet Jackson.
Yo.
All right, where's more? Give me more. Give me more.
Okay, so the next one on the list, Ludacris.
Oh yeah. He transitioned good.
I mean, what else is he in besides Fast and Furious?
That's all he need to be in, nigga.
No, Law and Order, SVU.
Is he?
Yeah.
He's been on there a couple times. He's Ice-T's stepson,
Word.
who is also on the list. And
I was just
I
about
give
to ask that.
because I'm
that nigga was
in love.
Hustle and Flow.
Ludacris. Oh yeah, he was in Hustle and Flow.
So we just gonna skip over one of the best rapper turned actors ever, Will Smith, or
No, we not.
We didn't get there yet. He's on the list. He definitely
you got a
gets
whole
the
list.
day.
Who else?
Yeah. Will Smith. I say yes.
Yeah, Will Smith. Yeah, that's number one. He's number one. He's the prototype when it comes to that.
Kev, what you say, Will Smith?
Yeah, Will Smith definitely. I got one to add though.
Who?
Mark Wahlberg, nigga. Marky Mark.
Marky Mark, definitely.
Don't sleep on my guy.
Yes.
Marky Mark was good because I even forgot that he was a rapper before until people started saying it. So there you go.
Next on the list, Tyrese. I say yes.
I don't know.
Baby Boy is a classic. What?
Baby Boy is
nigga,
good. Baby Boy is good.
He in there off of
Baby
Baby
Boy's
Boy
good.
alone, nigga. Not the BET version though, because that one is fucking trash. The BET version
What's
of Baby
trash?
Boy. The BET version of Baby Boy. That shit garbage.
The BET version of anything is trash.
Nah,
wait, BET redid Baby Boy?
No, they the censored version.
It's too edited. Like you can't. It's not good edited.
Yeah, it's not the same movie anymore.
Yeah, it's not. So this shit is trash. Anything else on the docket for that?
Yes.
Let's hear it.
We have Rihanna on the list.
Nah, fuck out of here with Rihanna. She's hardly even a good singer.
But we're talking about, is she a good actress?
Listen, she didn't master her first craft. She should not be trying to get to her second.
Oh, you're bugging the fuck out, boy.
She's a good singer. Rihanna's a good singer.
Yeah.
A good singer, a good vocalist, or she's just a good artist?
First of all, don't be trying to confuse me with terms, nigga. I said she's a good singer.
She sing better than me.
I don't know about that. You can't have her. I do not want to hear her sing This Christmas or anything crazy. I don't want to hear her sing the national anthem. I'll listen to her music. Like I listen to, I'll get down with the get down when it comes to her music and shit like that. But nah, I'm not trying to hear her hold a note or anything. You feel me? So,
All right. Ice Cube.
What happened?
Ice Cube.
Ice Cube. Oh yeah, he's good. I like it. I would give a thumbs up to him.
Nigga, Ice Cube changed the game.
Was it Ice Cube who changed the game, or was it Will Smith?
Nah, it was Ice Cube, dog.
I would say maybe both, but different, because Ice Cube was more serious. Will Smith was more funny.
Right. Yeah.
As far as movies, I think Ice Cube was doing it first.
In what? New Jack City?
Boys in the Hood?
Ice Cube, not Ice T.
Oh. Yeah, you're right. I can't get with all these ices, fam. I don't know.
Ice, ice,
Even
baby.
all right, that's a different ice. But all right. So if we're talking about Ice T, Ice Cube instead of Ice T, because I thought we were talking about Ice T, which is also one of. Is he on the list? Is he on your list? Ice T.
Yes.
All right, so I'm just making sure. All right, so Ice Cube, yeah, I still say Will Smith did it better than Ice Cube. Not far off though, but
And
I mean,
who
as far as money,
yeah. So this one's a soup. These two are super throwback. People might not even remember that one of these people acted. We have Brandy and Eve.
oh yeah, they had their own shows on UPN.
Does that mean they were good? I'm going to say yes for Brandy. And I'm going to say I don't know for Eve because a part of me feels like she wasn't given the opportunity. Like they only had her on them ghetto Negro shows that I'm sorry, I'm black, but they're just not good shows. Like, so I feel like I want to see Eve in something good so that we can get the opportunity to tell like whether she's good or not.
I mean, she was in Barbershop.
Ain't she married to like a billionaire or some shit?
Yeah, she don't got to work ever again in her life.
Yeah, I was about to say we'll never see her again.
We'll never see Eve again.
I like her a lot in Barbershop. I definitely liked her in Barbershop.
Yeah, but you will never see her. You will not hear her rap. You will not see her act. You might see her in a bank. That's about it. You will never see her
like
again.
That don't go to the bank.
Yeah, you don't need to.
Nigga, the bank comes to her.
Exactly.
That's a fact. But anyway, yeah, we haven't heard from her like ever. Is she okay? Like, we need someone to go check on her.
She's probably more than okay.
All right, just making sure. All right, who else? Who else is on the docket?
The last one, Nicki Minaj.
What she try acting?
I fucking hate Nicki Minaj. Get her the fuck out of here.
I saw her in a movie.
You didn't.
Yes, I did. That's why she's on the list. Because I remember like saying every time she started talking, why is she in this movie?
What was the movie?
Because it was a good movie, except for when they showed her.
What's the movie?
Angry Birds movie 2?
No, it was like a real movie.
Barbershop?
No, it was a white movie. Well, I don't like to say that, but it was like a not woman? Negro movie. Yes.
The Other Woman? What the fuck is that?
It was Cameron Diaz, and I forget the other chick's name. You would know her name, Tony, but sorry.
Oh, I probably would.
You would.
Yeah, I'm really good at movies.
Leslie Mann.
Pretty much, it was one woman was married to him, so he had a wife, side chick that was age appropriate, and a super young, just legal side chick. And the wife finds out, and then like her and the side chick meet, and then they find out about the young girl. So all three of them like come up with a scheme because this nigga's hiding money in the Cayman Islands. So they pretty much take his money because he tried to divorce homegirl and not give her nothing. So they get all his money, and Nicki Minaj.
The whole synopsis, huh?
Yeah, Nicki Minaj is the assistant.
All right, I'm not with it.
Boo, get her the fuck out of here.
Yeah, get her the fuck out of here.
I got one for y'all.
All right, yeah, the one you got, the one you got is probably the same one I got. Well, go ahead.
The one I probably didn't even consider. Whitney Houston.
Bodyguard.
Oh, word.
Bodyguard, yes. Waiting to Exhale, Preacher's Wife.
Yo, first of all, I should not have enjoyed Waiting to Exhale as much as I did the age I was.
Yeah, one of those.
That was my movie.
I'll tell your mama. So we a thumbs up or thumbs down? I don't really know. I haven't seen none of those movies. I wasn't allowed to watch those.
I'll give it a thumbs up.
Thumbs up, Rean?
Oh, definitely. 2 thumbs up.
So y'all forgot. How y'all forget about the young god Aubrey Graham? How you forget about? Like,
no, he's not a singer turned actor. He's an actor turned singer.
And I never seen Degrassi. The only thing
I've never seen it neither.
The only thing I seen was him getting popped in the back.
That's the only thing that matters, right?
That nigga tried to run.
I'm pretty sure there's more on this list too that we just didn't get to. Probably like Exhibit, Eminem, like Dr. Dre, Snoop Dogg.
We good.
Have to watch all that shit. Yeah, we're not gonna get to that.
We didn't. An actor. What was he in? Besides Pimp My Ride.
Pimp My Ride, the sequel.
And Pimp My Ride again. He was in a Pimp My Ride video game also. When you go around the city pimping people's rides. Like, come on now. But yeah, he was also on The Wash, which was a good hood movie.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, for like 2 seconds. But
we gotta have that. That gotta be one. Favorite hood movies.
Oh yes. Definitely. One of these days we'll get to that. But is there any other people on the docket?
I have no more.
I don't think I can think of any more. I know there's probably one I'm forgetting.
Yeah, I mean, if anything, we'll come back to it. Or not.
Pac! How the fuck you ain't
Oh yeah, how we forget about Pac?
How you forget about Pac, nigga?
Oh, you was waiting for that. Yes, you was 150% waiting for that. You a bastard, Kev.
You know what? I actually was gonna put him on the list, but I was trying to keep everyone alive. But yes, he gets 2 thumbs up in my book.
This motherfucker Kev, he was just waiting for me to say I had nothing else on my list so he could say Pac. So then throw it in my face.
I really wasn't. It just worked out that way. You know, sometimes life throws you an alley-oop sometimes and you just
fucking bastard. But yeah, Pac gets, of course he gets 2 thumbs up from me. So that goes without saying, fam. You know how that goes. But there's no one else on my list, Kev.
Nah, I'm good.
So does anyone have any interesting plans for this week? Like what y'all think y'all gonna be doing?
Working.
Just working, I guess. You know, no plans for next week? Like, what's up?
Nah, man.
Doing this podcast, right?
Yeah. Work, podcast.
That's what's up. So, work,
QR
podcast.
Codes around town. Check them out.
Yeah, check that out. Also, everybody just remember that there's a list, right, of all the links in the description. So if you have Spotify, or iTunes, or Stitcher, or whatever you have, just hit the link down below so you can listen to us, you know, tell your friends, you know, like, share, subscribe, and everything like that. This has been yet another episode of the Random Notes podcast. This comes out every Monday, all right? So don't forget to check for us next Monday, all right?
And
Peace out, everyone.
Before we sign off, I just want to say thank you to everybody who tuned in, everybody who subscribed, everybody who shared our shit. The support has been overwhelming, and we appreciate it.
Oh, that's a fact. We didn't even say that we hit over 400 views within a week. That's crazy for a bunch of no-name niggas that just put out a simple podcast, right?
No prior promotion.
Less than a week. Tomorrow is a week.
That's a fact. Less than a week. Hopefully by tomorrow we can hit 500. I guess we'll see. But yeah. Yo, that is great.
The support.
Yeah, definitely appreciate it.
When you stopped everything, I thought you was gonna say Free Max B.
Yeah, I was waiting for Free Max B.
I was like, that's gonna be the last thing anybody hears on this show.
Yeah, oh, man. They know what it is, though.
They definitely know what it is.
Fuck that. Free Queen Rean Bean. We need enough likes that this can be my job. I need a job where I just sit and I work when I need to work. Please, we gonna free Max B, but first, can we free Queen Rean Bean?
Yeah, well, we're not gonna beg for likes on this podcast. We're gonna see everyone later, all right? Peace, y'all.
Holla.
Peace.